My name's Allison. I live in Rainhill and I've worked with Arise since 2009. Well, I sort of found myself in 2009 sort of in a relationship breakdown, so I needed extra income. It was sort of surfing the internet, trying to find jobs that would allow me to be at home, but also, earn that extra money, but be here in case my children needed me for any particular reason. And I came across sort of Arise whilst doing this, and it seemed like to be the most genuine one, because you sort of find a lot that aren't so genuine. And I sort of went through the application process and sort of thought, well, if it gets to a point where they sort of start asking for money and things like that, then I would sort of maybe think twice about it. But the application process went quite smoothly. It involved sort of a telephone interview, some little sort of tests on the internet, to make sure that you could use the computer and things like that. And then it just sort of went from there really. And then I sort of set up my own company, as it needed to be a limited company to get involved with Arise. And then I think we went through like an extensive sort of training plan as well, which was about 6 weeks. So it wasn't easy to get the position, but I think with sort of a bit of dedication and a bit of commitment, once you've got the training to be able to service that client, then you're away and flying really with it. And I've been doing it since 2009 now. I do. I've got another full-time job, that sort of works shifts. So again, with Arise, it was absolutely perfect for me because I can work that around my other shift pattern, and also obviously I can work it around the children because they've got dentist appointments, they've got school, I've got to go to do things as well. So it's just perfect. I can pick and choose my hours, which is fantastic. I mean, obviously we're given targets and things like that, like any business would, call traffic, average call time and things like that you have to commit to and reach, but you're in charge of your own destiny really. And it's perfect, especially for mums or anyone that's looking for a second income or anything like that. I have, yeah, but there's always opportunities coming up. So if you did want to sort of service several clients, the opportunity's there to do that. And on each one, the training's provided and things like that. So it's just up to yourself whether you want to do that. There's no pressure to get involved with any others. That's entirely your choice, and you can take it where you want to take it really. There's different communication methods. I mean, mainly sort of by email. We get sort of all the emails that are related to the client that you're servicing to keep you updated with their information. But also Arise keep you up to date with emails of what's coming up, what might be changing to do with maybe that's going to impact your business. So there's a lot of communication there. And also whilst you're servicing as well, we have like sort of chat rooms, which are a bit like sort of MSN, that type of environment, where if you are a little bit stuck with a particular question, there's somebody there that's fully trained and got a lot of experience with that particular client, that they can help you through their particular processes and things like that. So even though you're on your own, you're not completely on your own, you're not unsupported or anything like that. You do, because you always get that one customer that sort of surprises everybody, and especially when you get your processes that are asked every single day, but you also get the ones that are just you don't get asked so often, so you've got to keep yourself sort of brushed up on those skills. Well, I mean, ideal for me, because I can pick this job up and go anywhere I want to. My personal circumstances are that I sort of live in Liverpool, my boyfriend lives in London, so looking to the future, I can literally pick this job up and move down there with it, so I haven't got to go through the sort of the application to relocate with the other full-time job that I've got. You know, I can literally pick it up and move it, so it's just absolutely fantastic in that respect. You know, and also I think with several different clients as well, you've got that sort of change. You're not sort of stuck doing the same job all the time, you know, for the same person, so I think it's great. I'd say the flexibility and sort of being in charge of your own time, managing your own time. You know, you can do, I mean obviously you do have commitments, you've got to do sort of your 10 hours per week and things like that, but as and when you do them in that week, it's just fantastic. That's the main sort of attraction to me, is the flexibility. Well, if they can commit to it, basically, they've got to be prepared to sort of go through the training and put in the hard work. It's not just oh, I work at home and I can have endless cups of tea and things like that. It's like being in the office, you know, doing a job, you know, exactly the way it would be if you went out through the front door every day. You know, you've got to have that commitment. So, you know, that's all you need really, commitment to do it. Well, basically my office is in the bedroom, so I have like the desk set up there, and they know when the door's closed and they can hear me chatting that I'm actually at work and they need to knock. Yeah. Which I think, well, it's just, you know, good manners as well anyway, that they know to knock on a door if it's closed. So, you know, they're at an age now where they understand that it's, you know, it's mum's at work. You know, we can interrupt it if it's an emergency. I think it's sort of, it's mixed, because they go, work at home, what do you mean? I don't get what you do. And it's like, you know, trying to explain it to them. It's just basically sat in a call centre and you're taking the calls, but you're at home. That's the only difference. So I think a lot of people, they can't visualise it, but it does happen. You know, we are at home and it's fantastic.